or commonly called the chop saw. First thing you'll need to do is to get it out and set it on the floor. And grab the safety helmet that hangs up beside the module. This safety helmet must be worn at all times. It adjusts similar to the welding helmets. During the cutting in the module, you'll need to leave this helmet on. For the filming purposes, and for talking, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off. But remember, you must have the helmet and safety glasses on in order to cut your metal. The chop saw or friction saw does exactly what it says. It operates on friction. That's how it cuts. If you'll pull the guard up and notice on the blade, feel the blade. It's nothing more than a hard stone. Otherwise, all it does is grinds the metal in two. There are no teeth on it. This is not saying that it won't cut you, so make sure the blade has come to a complete stop before you move on. The first thing you'll need to do is to find a piece of metal that should be standing in the module. They will be various lengths. They may be up to 8 feet long. If there is no metal here readily available for you in your module, you'll need to go outside and find some on the rack. If you need help, please raise your hand so the instructor can help you. Your piece of metal consists of an 1/8" piece of flat iron. You will need to find the tape measure in your module and a piece of chalk. The first thing you will need to do is to measure 6" pieces of metal. Take the ruler, hook it over the edge of the metal, and mark 6. Take the metal that you've just marked, unscrew the clamp on the chop saw, put your mark right in the center of the cutout on the saw. This will bring the saw right down on your mark. Once you have it aligned, screw the clamp in all the way, making sure that the metal is level. This will not get it. It needs to be completely level. Screw it down and tighten it. Once you have that done, on the side of the saw there's a safety button. You must first engage the safety button and then pull the trigger for the saw to work. What you will want, and I will tell you now before the saw starts because it's too loud once we start the process, you'll need to push the safety button in, trigger the saw, let it reach full RPM or revolutions per minute, and then slowly pull it down through your workpiece until it bottoms out or the piece drops off and will be cut in two. This machine is very loud. It throws a lot of sparks. The sparks will not hurt you. I'll demonstrate. The saw needs to be set so that the filings or shavings blow back against the wall. As I cut this, I will hold my hand behind the saw just to prove to you that the sparks do not hurt. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't be careful, but I just want to prove to you that the sparks will not hurt you. Remember, we're going to engage the safety switch, we're going to pull the trigger, let the saw come to full maximum power, and then slowly, not jerking or not suddenly, push the saw down through our workpiece. Keep it in mind, you need to have all of your leather on and your gloves when you're doing this. Cutting your 4 6" pieces, you will need to put the chop saw away. Unclamp the leftover piece of steel. Take your pieces and stack them neatly. You will need them in just a minute. Take the leftover steel and stack it back in the corner. Take the chop saw, pick it up, put it back underneath the cabinet so no one will trip over it.